Big tonight, Jamaica is currently being battered by Hurricane Melissa as the system moves across the island. During the day Tuesday, there were reports of flooding, landslides, property damage in several communities in St. Elizabeth, Manchester, Westmoreland and St. James.
Jamaica has sustained a major impact from a Category 5 hurricane, one of the strongest hurricanes to have hit Jamaica, and certainly within the top 10 strongest hurricanes recorded. The corridor of damage is significant. We have lost hospitals. Certainly, our road infrastructure would have been damaged, which would include bridges, gullies, and waterways. The housing infrastructure would have been severely impacted in the corridor that the hurricane traveled. The hurricane hit the southwestern end of the island and crossed the island going northwards, and it should be now leaving the island, but behind it is a trail of destruction in the corridor of impact.
Melissa is also forecasted to take aim at Cuba and Haiti, with the Bahamas also expected to feel the effects. Meanwhile, Haitians fare the worst as they brace for Hurricane Melissa, which could be one of the strongest storms on record for the Caribbean island. And now for more latest updates from Jamaica.
Jesus Christ!
When Hurricane Melissa came ashore, it was assessed as among the most powerful storms ever to have formed in the Atlantic Basin. And that was clear to see, with Jamaica now enduring one of the most harrowing days in its history. Landfall took place on the southwest side of the island. The images that emerged from these parishes spoke of the intensity of this storm and how much damage it was capable of inflicting. No infrastructure was likely to be able to absorb such punishment. And for those barricaded inside homes, watching the destruction through windows and gates, the scenes outside were terrifying to glimpse. In the hours before it came ashore, US reconnaissance aircraft once again flew close to the wall of the eye of Melissa and reported winds that were peaking at nearly 200 miles per hour. Compact and slow, in many ways this was the perfect storm that only intensified as it passed over the warm waters of the Western Caribbean. Power surges on the island were among the first signs of the arrival of the outer bands of the hurricane. So too were roads that quickly became rivers. A colossal quantity of rain is expected to fall over the next 24 hours. The slow-moving nature of the hurricane, one of its most lethal characteristics. A government minister said Jamaicans must stay in their shelters until the danger is past.
Jamaica, this is not the time to be brave. I've been saying for 1 week, don't bet against Melissa. It is a bet we can't win.
One woman who has battened down in the hardest hit parish of all is Ava Lee Shang.
Winds been getting heavier. You can hear it. The winds actually hitting the roof now. Quite a number of the trees to the backyard have been stripped bare, so there are leaves flying everywhere. Looking out, I can see some property damage. I'm trusting in God to keep us safe. We have done all that we can. Don't panic. Don't be anxious. We're going to get through this.
Jesus have mercy, God. Look on the road.
It will take many days to assess the extent of the damage, especially in more remote communities inland, where connectivity and communications have been disrupted most. But the early indications suggest this storm, so late in the hurricane season, has exacted severe damage on infrastructure and agriculture. This was a scene outside one of the main hospitals on the island, as it struggled to stay operational. Jamaica is left tonight still in the grip of Melissa and waiting to discover the true toll.